Okay, good evening once again. Welcome to the Pelicans post-game recap. We are going to recap tonight's game, Pelicans and Chicago Bulls. Pelicans did lose tonight, 128-112. We will recap it tonight. We will have highlights, and also we'll have box score breakdown, and also we'll have the coaches press conference that will be Willie Green. So we're going to go ahead without further ado, go to the highlights for tonight's game. So I'm going to switch this in. We're going to go to the highlights and we're going to break down what happened. So let me put this in. Okay, let me pull this up on the screen, and I'll give you I'll walk through the highlights as we go. Okay, this is the first. We're at the first quarter, so let's see what happens on this. So Alonzo Ball gets in the gets the basket on that first tray. It made it 2-0. Then Jones gets a basket, so it ties the game at 2. So let's see what happens here. They'll try to Bulls knock down a shot right there. And let's see what happens with this one. So they'll try to go for a 3 right here. So this is what happens. It was 6-2 Chicago, but Pelicans knocked down the 3 to cut the lead to 6-4 in the first quarter. So this is a nice little pick and roll by the Bulls. Valanciunas goes in. So Valanciunas, I'm gonna tell you that guy right there, he is just an absolute beast when it comes down to it. So I'd say the shot was good. DeMar DeRozan gets that nice little basket. That's at the 6:06 mark. In the first quarter, it was 10-8 Bulls. Then nice little basket right there by the Bulls. So the Bulls led 16-11 in the first quarter. So see if the Pels don't like I said, the Pels gave that ball up right there. So it was so that was a clear dunk right there. So Brown knocks down the 3, so it makes it 18-11. Bulls on top. So Ingram goes into the lane. He passes. Nice little 3-point shot. Cuts the lead to 21-14. Vucevic knocks down a 3, so that's with 2:05 remaining in the first quarter. So good defensive play by the Bulls. So it was 24-14 Bulls on top in this game. So 24-14 Bulls. So Caruso, I'm going to tell you, that guy is an absolute beast. Nice shot right there. So it makes it 28-14. Second quarter highlights. Bulls gets it to Alonzo Ball. Alonzo Ball knocks it down. Makes it 31-19. And then nice little shot. Makes it 33-19. Okay, that was 7 field goals and 9 turnovers. 7 field goals, 9 turnovers in the basketball game. That's something right there you cannot be doing. It's getting 9 turnovers and only converting 7 field goals. That's a recipe for losing.
First half. 7 field goals, 9 turnovers for the Pelicans.
Nice shot. So Graham knocks down the 3. That's with 7:12 remaining in the second quarter. Made it 40 to 40-29. So Levine knocks down a three from the left corner, making it 44-34. So 44-34 is the score. And then the shot was good by the Bulls, made it 48-34. And the shot was good, made it 51-34. So they went on a 7-0 run. That was with 54 seconds remaining. The Bulls. So Devontae Graham knocks down a three with 3:58 remaining. So it was 54-39. So Caruso knocks down the shot right there, makes it 54, and he gets an easy basket, 56-41. So the Pelicans come back with a shot, makes it 61-44. Then a three-point shot there made it 67-47, so 67-47 in the third quarter. So this is once again 69-49 to score. Valanciunas knocks down the shot. Then Bulls come in, get into the lane and knock down the shot, makes it 71-53. That was with 9:40 remaining. So let's see what happens. They'll pass it down low. Nice little basket by Brandon Ingram, makes it 71-57 in the shot. And they'll try to go into the lane. So they'll try to knock it down. Wow, knock it down from way downtown. 3-point shot. 77-61 to a 77-61. Then the shot was good. Made it 77 68, so it's 80-68. Then Nickeil Alexander knocks down a basket right there, so it makes it 80-70. Then the Bulls go down the court. Zach LaVine knocks down the shot, but it got but a putback, so good putback. And let's see, Brown will knock down the three, so it's a J right there, 82-70. In that one, so 82-70. So let's see. So Nickeil Alexander Walker knocks down that three. That's with 3:22 remaining. So it was 86-73. And then the shot. So that was the best shot right there. So right now they went on a 12. They were on a 12-3 run. So 12-3 run with 51.2 seconds remaining. That was what the last 3 minutes and 22 seconds going on a 12-3 run. And then a nice little dunk right there. That's Murphy getting that dunk. So Johnson knocks down the three. And then nice little basket right there. So that will be an M1. So 100-75. Pelicans trail. So nice little basket right there by the Pels. Cut the lead to 100-77. So it's 104-77 to when they came back and scored on a paint basket, 107-82. Then a 3-point shot. So they were popping threes. So Zach LaVine knocks down the basket. So 110-88, 110-88. Then shot. So Valanciunas knocks down a shot, makes it 116-94. Then they'll pass it down. And then Caruso gets the basket, makes it 116-94.
Again, he was a fan favorite in Los Angeles, a LeBron favorite there.
Then the shot was good. Made it 119.99. Then the ball was taken away by the Bulls. So that was a triple-double for Caruso. So triple-double for Caruso in the game. So let's see. So easy basket right there for the Bulls with 3:12 remaining in the game. So it was 123-102. See what the Pels. Nice little basket right there. So the paint points right there was 52-38 in the game. So 52-38. Chicago scored them in points in the paint. Then that's a three right there. Then Kyrie Lewis goes in to the lane, gets the basket, makes it 126-106. And that's Jackson Hayes putting it down. So let's see what happens here on this. And nice little basket right there, 128. So final score 128, 120, 112. I was absolutely surprised when they went on a 12-3 run in the third quarter. They were absolutely just banging them down, knocking those shots down. So I'd say this: look, the Bulls kind of was really they're 2-0 now in the new season. So I'm gonna tell you, I mean, a lot of people is gonna start saying that the Chicago Bulls are gonna be a perennial playoff team. They most likely will be a perennial playoff team, but they still got a long way to go. Now the Pelicans, unfortunately, they was just getting shots off too. I mean, Valanciunas, Devontae Grant, Brandon Ingram. I mean that and the rest. So let's go ahead and give you the box score of this game. So the final box score, I'm gonna pull this up. I'll give you the final box score of this game. So let me put this up on the screen. Okay, your final box score in the game. Pelicans shot 48.3%. That's 42 of 87. The Bulls shot 52%. That's 47 of 89. Both teams shot pretty well on three-point range. The Bulls had 15 three-pointers in the game for about 51%. The Pelicans had 51%. The Bulls shot 14 three-pointers. That was good for 50%. So I'd say this: both teams kind of was complex on the three-point shots. Now, free throw shots, they got to the line 16 times, converted 13 shots for about 81%. Bulls 20 times for 80%. Now, the rebounding aspects, Bulls out-rebounded the Pelicans 46-42. Also tied up, it was 35-33 Bulls on defensive rebounds and 11-9 on the offensive rebounds. Now, let's go to the paints. Let's give you the points of paint. Points of the paint, Pelicans went 27-42. That was 54 points. Bulls 22 of 39 for about 44 points. Second chance points, the Bulls led 18-10, 7 of 9 in the second chance area, and 4 of 9 for the Pels. Now, fast break points, the fast break points, Pels led 24-16. It was 10 of 13 on fast break points, and Bulls was 7 of 14. So that was the final box. We'll go over to the first quarter box score. First quarter box score is on the screen. Pelicans did not shoot well in the First quarter, they did shoot 28%. Their three-point shooting was at 37%, so their three-point shooting was a little bit better, but not nearly as much. Now the Bulls shot 45%, and they shot 28% from three-point range. They went 2 out of 7. It was 28 to 17 at halftime. The Bulls led 14 to 4 points in the paint. The Bulls went 2 of 7. 7 of 10. The Pelicans went 2 of 7. Second chance points. It was 3-2 Pelicans that went 1 of 3 in the paint and 0 of 1 for the Bulls in the second chance area. Now the fast break points. Pelicans trailed 10-2. They went 1 of 3 and 4 out of 5. So that was in tonight's game. Now we'll go over to the second quarter stats. Okay, second quarter stats. Pelicans shot 62%. So that was pretty consistent, 62%. They also was 5 of 6 from three-point range. Bulls was 6 of 9 from three-point range. They shot close to 60% in the second quarter. Now free throws, Pelicans was at 83, and the Bulls were at 71.4. Now let's go over to the paint points. Fast break points in the paint. Pels trailed 14-8. They went 7 of 12. The Bulls went 7 of 12. The Pelicans went 4 of 4. Also in second chance points, the Pelicans led 7 to nothing. 3 out of 3 on those shots. Also, fast break points, the Pels went 2 out of 2. They had 4 points. And no points. They had no points. Bulls had 4 points. So Bulls had 4 and the Pelicans had none. Okay, the next one we'll go over to the first half stats. Okay, first half stats. Pelicans shot 43%. They also shot 8 of 14 from three-point range. Now the Bulls shot 8 of 16 from the three-point range as well. Both teams were consistent on their shots. Let's go over to the screen right here. I'm going to pull it up. I'm going to pull it up right here, a little closer so you can see it. Okay, Pelicans trailed 28-12. They went 14 of 22. The Bulls, the Pelicans went 6 of 11 in points in the paint. Also, second chance points. The Pelicans went 1 of 3. The Bulls went 3 of 9. Had 9 points. 3 of 4 on fast break points. The Pelicans had 2 points, and the Bulls had 14 points. They went 6 of 7, and the Pels went 1 out of 4 in fast break points. Now let's go over to the third quarter stats. I'm going to give you the third quarter numbers. Pelicans shot 50%. That's 12 of 24, so kind of consistent in that third quarter. Also, they went. The Bulls shot 9 of 22, good for 40%, but they did shoot 3 of 8 for about 37% from three-point range, so it was consistent tonight. Now, let's go to the point production. Okay, points in the paint. The Pelicans led 18-8, went 9 of 16. The Bulls went 4 of 10. Second chance points. The Pels trailed 7-4. They went 2 of 2, and the Bulls went 3 of 4. Fast break points. The Pels and Bulls tied up at 5. 2 of 4 for the Bulls and 2 of 5 for the New Orleans Pelicans. Now, let's go over to this is the third quarter stats. We'll go over to the fourth quarter stats. Let's go over to the fourth quarter stats. Okay, fourth quarter stats. Pels shot 53%. They also shot 55% from three-point range tonight. But they also had 2 turnovers in the fourth quarter. Now the Bulls shot 66%, 14 of 21. They also shot 75% from three-point range. That was good out of 3 out of 4. Now, paint production, the Pelicans trailed 18-14. They went 7 of 12. The Bulls went 9 of 10 in the paint area. Also, in second chance points, Pels led 3-2, but they went 1 of 4 in that area. And the Bulls went 1 of 1. Also, fast break points, Pels led 9 to 5. They went 4 out of 5, and also went 2 for 2 for the Bulls, for the Chicago Bulls. Now let's give you the second half numbers. Okay, second half numbers on the screen. Pelicans shot 52%. The Bulls shot 53%. That was 23 of 43 for them. Pels shot 7 of 15 from three-point range. That's good for 46%. The Bulls shot 6 of 12 for about 50%. So that's the same. That's a difference between those two teams getting their shots off and stuff like that. Now, let's go over to the paint production. Okay, Pelicans led 32-26. There was 16 of 28 in the second half, and the Bulls were 13 of 20 in the second half in the paint. Now, on the second chance opportunity, the Pels were 3 of 6. The Bulls went at 9 points. They went 4 out of 5. Also, fast break points, the Pels went 6 for 10. They had 14 points out of that. And the Bulls shot 4 of 6. That's good for about 10 points in the game. So that's your differences right there between shooting and stuff like that. So that does concern. But let's go ahead and give you the individual stats. I'll go ahead and pull this back up and give you the individual stats from the Pels. Okay, tonight's leading scorers was Brandon Ingram with 26, Valanciunas with 18, Walker with 15, Graham with 21. So that's your scorers. Valanciunas, Walker, and Graham, and also Brandon Ingram. So that was your main scores right there. Brandon Ingram went 10 of 20 tonight. Valanciunas went 8 of 11. Walker went 4 out of 9. And Graham went 7 out of 14 in the game. Now for the Chicago Bulls, DeMar DeRozan with 26 points. Zach LaVine with 32 points. Vladimir with 10 points. And Alonzo Ball with 17 points. He used to score points with the Pels, but now he's doing well with the Chicago Bulls. Now, Javonte Green had 10 points tonight, so off the bench. So that was in tonight's game. So like I said, the shooting was very consistent between both of those teams, knocking down threes and getting them off the ground. So that is your box score breakdown. So we're going to go ahead and move along to the press conference. Willie Green's press conference talking about tonight's game. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll send that over to YouTube again, and we'll give you that post-game press conference. So I'm going to go ahead and do that.
Yeah, a little bit of our focus. It's a tough group. You have to give the Bulls, Chicago, their credit. LaVine, DeRozan, Ball, Caruso comes in. Those guys are aggressive. But we cleaned it up in the second half. We won the third and fourth quarter because we just simply took care of the basketball. That's going to be the deal for us.
What did you think of his debut in the starting lineup, his effort defensively?
I just love his fight. No matter what, he stays with it. He has a great demeanor. He doesn't get frustrated. And I'm proud of her, but I'm proud of our guys. We went out and fought. That's a tough team, and we're still building. This is just something that we have to go through as a unit. I told the guys in the locker room, we'll go through it together, and I can see improvement game by game. We're not where we want to be, but we'll get there.
What's the fine line between sharing the basketball and being a little too unselfish?
Well, we have to share the ball in order to get great shots. But we need to take open shots. And I thought we passed up on a few, but that's okay. The guys are learning. They're still moving the ball. They're still finding their niche. I thought Trey passed up some open threes, and he has to be ready to take them and make them. But it's just growing pains with a young group.
Still the lack of bench scoring a little bit of a concern because, again, that was a big difference tonight as it was against Philly. You know, when Chicago brought their second unit and they were at least getting some buckets, it's tough that the stars are going to have to provide most of the points in the first couple of games.
Yeah, I think I have to do a better job. And those guys are coming in, they're fighting. We have to find an anchor in the second unit, which will help everybody. And right now, we haven't found that. And that's on me. That's not on them. They're going out and they're busting their tails once again. We have to stay with it, and we'll figure it out.
As far as the turnovers in the first quarter, and what did you guys, was it something that was said to address it, or I guess how did you guys kind of get it under control?
We just talked about it at halftime, and so we told the guys, look, if we're going to have an opportunity to win the game and an opportunity to win late, we have to take care of the ball. I thought we came out and responded well. They went on a run, and then we just kind of settled into our groove. We hit some shots, but that's what we have to do. We have to cut down on the turnovers in order to give ourselves a chance.
You guys came in, feeling really good about this group and starting the season off with 2 big losses. I guess, where are you guys right now heading into Minnesota tomorrow?
Same as we are. Nothing changes. Gym don't change. We'll be ready for Minnesota. We got to stay upbeat. It's early, and it's a long season. And so, look, we don't want to be 0-2, but this is where we are, and we'll continue to fight our way out of it.
Christian Clark, go ahead for us, please. And Willie, Christian Clark here. As far as figuring out the right lineup combinations, starter and the bench, just how tough is it to just find that balance between wanting to start the game well, but getting enough, I guess, creation in that second unit?
Yeah, it can be tough, but it's a part of it. Myself, our staff, we're trying to figure it out. Like, who plays well together? Who can we put in the game at certain times? Not having Josh right now, it definitely hurt us not having Z, but we can't feel sorry for ourselves. We have to continue to keep our heads up and go out and fight.
Thanks, Coach. That'll do it.
Thank you.
You guys are 30 for Levine, I think 20-something for DeRozan. Just where are you guys at on that?
Yeah, we gotta get better. I thought we made it tough for those guys in the second half, but we just gotta work. We gotta get better at it. There's no rhyme or reason, but those guys are elite, and when you play against elite players like DeRozan and Levine, we just got to be on our A game. I thought the turnovers hurt your defense no matter what you do, because this team in particular, they score when you turn the ball over, and it's the reason that they got downhill and got transition opportunities, and it fuels their team offensively. So we just have to do a better job of that. Yep, thank you.
And he said the truth. I think they have to do better with these turnovers because they continue to turn over the basketball. When they turn over that ball, I guarantee you they're not going to win many games. I mean, when you, like I said, I don't care if it's NFL football. I don't care if it's college football or high school football or basketball. when you turn over the ball that many times in a game, chances are you're not going to win. That's it. I mean, like I said, we got to get our stars going. I mean, Valanciunas, I like what he's doing. Devontae Grant, I like what he's doing. But like I said, this is an 0-2 team right now. It is what it is. I mean, we can't, like I said, it's early in the season. I know a lot of Pelican fans are going to be pissed off and wanting Coach Green's head. But right now, we can't focus on that right now. We got to focus on the task at hand. So that's one thing we have to do in this. Final score tonight, 128-112 is your final. Once again, thanks for joining us here. I appreciate it. We'll be back on tomorrow with LSU taking on Ole Miss, and then tomorrow night at 7 o'clock, we'll have Pelicans basketball around 7. They will take on Minnesota.